It comes at a time where lawmakers are busy grilling CEOs of all sorts, it seems, including Mylan CEO today, very likely, for whether the price of these EpiPens that were marked up 500% and then some, whether that was just capitalism run amok. To Representative John Mica from the fine state of Florida, who will be among those questioning the Mylan CEO about all of that. So much pressure and on these hearings and what we can or cannot find out. And now we come to find out that the chief executive's mother was among those petitioning schools to have these EpiPens, right? Explain, and what do you want to find out?
Well, we're looking at, again, a whole range of questions. First, the price gouging. We'll probably get into executive compensation. We'll look at why we don't have a generic available. If you have competition, the price goes down. And we'll look at some of the things the administration did. It appears they blocked allowing importation of similar types of pharmaceuticals that could have also brought the price down, and cut deals on Obamacare to jack prices up for the consumer.
Well, do you find it a bit disingenuous, Congressman, for Heather Bresch, the CEO, to blame Obamacare for this, saying that the limited options left her with no option, and that a lot of people will end up paying this much more? And I guess I could see a little more, but taking an $80 EpiPen and suddenly making a $600 EpiPen, I mean, that's just sort of goes beyond incredible. But your thoughts?
Well, again, we're looking at what allowed this company to take advantage of folks. And one thing clearly is the deal that was cut between the Obama administration and the insurers. And they let some drugs and treatments and other procedures off sort of the price control chart. And that allowed and has allowed some of the drugs in Part D to escalate balloons. So we want to look at everything. Why there isn't a generic available, if FDA has been dragging their feet on that, how we can get some competition into the market, and then if there has been price gouging by the executives and ripping off the consumer, we'll go after them too.
Do you find it that maybe a lot of your Democratic colleagues who've been urging much tougher regulations on businesses of all sorts, they were saying that essentially about Wells Fargo yesterday, a different case, I grant you, and now in the case of Mylan, life and death type matters, that businesses left to their own devices will gouge people, and we've got to do something about that. What do you think of that?
Well, I think government has an important responsibility, particularly in areas we can control, to keep the companies straight, to look out for the consumer. Our job is to look out for the public. We represent the public and make certain that they're not being ripped off. So it's an important responsibility of government. You want a balance. By the same token, we could put folks out of business with too much regulation, not bring products online. It costs over $1 billion to bring a drug online today. So you want a fair return, so we're going to have those products available that will save lives, but you don't want to close down the market.
All right, Congressman, thank you. Good luck at the hearings today. We'll be watching.